Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 1. We are going to explain about land, people, and history in Indonesia. And our team, the first is Khalifatus Sa'diyah, the second is me, Husnul Khotimah, and the third is Fa'iqatul Hikmah. Okay, the first presenter is Khalifatus Sa'diyah. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you for moderator. I go to present about land and climate. On December 26, 2004, a massive earthquake jolted northwest Sumatra, Indonesia, killing thousands and sending tsunami as far as Africa, Sri Lanka, and Thailand. The tectonic shift centered in the sea near the Sumatran coast, and the destruction in Banda Aceh dominated the global media. Aceh has long been a landing point for trade and Islam, and has experienced political strife and violence in a struggle for independence. And the next, a volcanic archipelago. The world's largest archipelago is made up of 17,000 islands, 6,000 inhabited, 300 languages, and hundreds of ethnic groups stretching on either side of the equator for nearly 3,200 miles. It was formed through geological events over thousands of years, with some land masses rising and others sinking. Before the end of the last ice age, shallow straits connected the archipelago, and people and animals migrated from mainland Southeast Asia on foot. Java, Bali, Borneo, or Kalimantan are connected to the Asian mainland and are shaped by volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, erosion, and sedimentation. Krakatau, Sumbawa, Lake Toba, Mount Gunung Agung, and other eruptions have changed climate patterns and strengthened people's belief in the supernatural. Natural disasters have often led to the fall of Indonesian regimes, but geology and volcanoes provide rich soils and fertility. Southeast islands remain dry and barren of vegetation similar to Australia. And the next, the Wallace Line, upland and lowland, coastal and aquatic. Alfred Russel Wallace proposed a bioregional border between Bali and Lombok and Kalimantan and Sulawesi in the mid-19th century. He observed stark contrasts in flora and fauna between the west and east of the border, and the climate east of the border was drier than the west. This established interdependent economies between highland and coastal peoples. Indonesia is a hot equatorial land with 2 seasons enveloping the archipelago. Annual temperatures range from 61 to 91 degrees Fahrenheit, with humidity from 50 to 90%. Indonesians take a midday break from activities at the hottest time of day. Weather defines Indonesia as much as land, and some fisher folk live on boats all year. Floating communities of people animate the waters of some regions, considering the sea as home and the land as a place for trade. And the next, people utilizing land. Human impacts on the land, such as wet rice and Sweden/burn agriculture, have drastically changed regions of Indonesia. Slash-and-burn agriculture requires 10 times the land that it actually cultivates in a year, while wet rice agriculture requires Organized communities built upon social cooperation. In Bali, Subaks formed communal systems involving people in associations for all aspects of maintaining extensively irrigated rice paddies. And Hinduism is the religion of Bali, which incorporates many ancient animist elements. And the next presenter is Husnul Khotimah.
Okay, I'm going to present about people. The oldest known human histories in Indonesia surveyed through archaeological discoveries in Java. Human fossils termed Homo erectus or Java mens from Java date back to approximately 1.3 to 1.7 million years. Recent findings in 2004 in a cave on the island of Flores revealed fossil remains of a small statured being, or less than 4 feet tall. This newly found human was named Homo floresiensis. That is living 18,000 years ago. Other similar remains rather than found dating to 3,000 years. One scholar considered that the first Indonesian humans were of the bird ethnic group we now call Australo-Melanians, and that they were the ancestors of the Melanesians of New Guinea, the Australian Aborigines, and the small Negrito communities of the Malay Peninsula and the Philippines. People living in the western region of Indonesia, including the island of Sumatra, Java, and Bali, generally resemble those of the Malay Peninsula, with striped black hair, round eyes, and dark complexion. Toward the eastern areas of the Lesser Sunda Island, or East Nusa Tenggara, and the Maluku Archipelago, Papua or Melanesian feature characteristic population. Thickly curly hair and dark skin tones distinguish people from islands such as Flores, Timor, Ambon, or Papua, Papua New Guinea, and Irian Jaya or West Papua, were connected by land to Australia. So, indigenous people of the Papua Island physically resemble aboriginal people of Australia. Intermixing between all groups occurred to the extent that there certainly is not one Indonesia a physical type, and likely there never was. And the next is language. Linguistics have distinguished two major language groups in Indonesia, Papua and Austronesian. Austronesian language based predominate throughout the archipelago west of Timor Island. This followed situations such as the dark capture of the Banda Island in 1621, their extermination of most of the indigenous people, and thus the action of their language. Since Indonesia independent in 1945, many formerly remote communities have attended school, learned the national language of Bahasa Indonesia, and have absorbed winner influence. Next is way of life. Indonesian main way of life is trade. China dominates trade in Indonesia. The second is agriculture. Rice growing in Sumatra, the coastal areas of Kalimantan, the Makassar and Manado areas in Sulawesi, and the lowlands of the Lesser Sunda Island and the Moluccas, in places with low rainfall such as Sumba and Timor. People grow rice and produce along the rivers and and invest most of their energy in livestock farming. Okay, and the next presenter is Faikotul Hikmah.
Thank you. I go to present about history. The archipelago before European contact Indonesia was brought by traders from India, Arabia, Persia, China, who were to followed by European to manufacture sophisticated navigation ship the special island. An historical account of Indonesia in describing a Kalimantan kingdom. History written from the territory of Indonesia is only a little, especially Bali, Java, and Sulawesi, about the life of civilized an archipelago. Through the Indonesia island and Southeast Asia, the political power, the function for scholar is called the center and primary model, meaning that entrepreneur exert influence over the area by the following. The rise of the great Hindu-Buddhist kingdom. Finally, in the 7 years country around the city of Palembang in southern Sumatra, it became the center of the Srivijaya kingdom. Through trade, the Malacca Strait was a commercial route, the Asian power, and later on the European maritime, which generated enormous wealth for Sriwijaya by sending ships to China and Sri Lanka with the information at the port of Palembang. The great kingdom of Majapahit in Java rose a government in the late 30 years country that gained political power over Central Java and Madura. In 1294 and 1478 and considered itself over the course of that became an island, the Republic of Indonesia. The spread of Islam and the arrival of Europeans in the early 50 years, Srivijaya Prince founded the city of Malacca in the Malay Peninsula, the porty city that grew rapidly in the South Asia, controlling regional trade from the east westward and south, the people from all over the world. In South Sulawesi, the Makassar Muslim Kingdom in Goa grew very strong between 1550 or 1660 is dominant for and strong leadership in Indonesia. The imposition of colonialism. In most of Indonesia, the Dutch only control the late 19 years and early 20 years. Colonialism was a concern the major change in several areas and the safe import and the Western world. In the early 16 years, Portuguese enters Indonesia, faceless resistance in enormous area of eastern Indonesia such as Flores, Timor, and Maluku. The Republic of Indonesia. Japan invaded Indonesia in 1942. The first many Indonesia saw Japan as the liberator of Asia, but their optimism was short-lived. All the Dutch were often ruled in the colonial rule. The Japan occupation was the first in Indonesia allowed the period to end 1945. Indonesian nationalism, led by presidential candidate Sukarno and presidential candidate Muhammad Hatta, declared the archipelago an independent state, the Republic of Indonesia. Ironically, knowledge of European political ideas learned from the Netherlands in national to other depth the forward colonialists. In 1949, to strong Indonesia restrained an international pressure to give in the country's independence. Indonesia as new constitution came into effect, creating a unitary state of paper. News Order Indonesia. Soekarno lost all support in this time and resigned in March of 1966. Handle and presidency of General Suharto. The news regain was called the News Order Indonesia, Orde Baru. Controversially, the United Nations and the formerly Western version of Papua News the Republic of Indonesia in 1969 and was renamed Irian Jaya. Invited and years later and subcommon popular votes and 1999 after Suharto was no longer Indonesia president. The next presenter, Holifatus Sadia. Time is yours.
Okay, and finally, the end of the new order. In the national election of 1999, Sukarno's daughter Megawati Soekarno Putri of the Democratic Party of Indonesia actually won the popular vote. Parliament largely resisted her inauguration, however, partly due to Muslim disapproval of a female public leader. Golkar, the losing party, in contrast since 1965, also played a central role in blocking her ascent. When news of this reached the people, riots ensued in Jakarta. Finally, a compromise took place. Abdul Rahman Wahid, or popularly called Gus Dur, of the National Awakening Party, became president and Megawati vice president. The new president's party was Muslim but favored accommodating all kinds of Indonesians. Maybe enough for me.
Okay, maybe enough our presentation this video. We apologize maybe any mistake, and thank you for watching our video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.